Trish Schwenkler, our presidential triple diamond.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trish, thank you. Trish, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Trish, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Trish. Let's see here, that's my name. Okay, hello from the United States. So, my husband and I live in a state called Idaho. And we flew from Idaho to Malaysia. The first thing I would like to do is thank Tyler Norton. I think, can you turn the lights up a little? I like the lights up when I talk a little. I don't think he's in the room, but I would like to thank Tyler for his personal support of me, and as well as the support of the ASEA family. So give Tyler a big hand, please. I would like to, nope, I missed a slide. Did I miss a slide? Wait, sorry. Okay, well, I don't need a slide then. I want to thank, I missed a slide. Okay, I want to thank my husband, Bob. Please stand up. Okay. So I have one job in our family, and my job is to talk. That's all I have to do. And my husband has to take care of the business and the home and the family and the cars. So he does everything. Thank you, Bob. So today I am going to talk about the road to presidential diamond. Who would like to be a diamond? Who would like to be a presidential diamond? So, oh, there's my slide about Bob. Okay, I put it in the wrong order. That's okay. Okay, before I talk about presidential diamond, I would like to thank the most important people in this room, and that is each one of you. I would like to thank you for making the financial sacrifice and the sacrifice of time to be at this event here today. So please give yourselves a great big hand. How many people in this room have been in ASEA for less than 1 year? Raise your hand, please. Less than 1 year. Okay, wonderful. Welcome to ASEA. Give them a hand, please. So I would like to congratulate them, and I would like to congratulate, I know there's one person here who I believe isn't even an associate yet, Eric. Where's Eric from Florida? There's Eric. Give Eric a hand. Not even an associate. And I would like to congratulate each of you. Some of you have, like Jasmine, has advanced to triple diamond this year. I don't know personally all the diamonds, but you saw them out on the big picture out there, all the new diamonds, so I'm excited to hear from them later. Some people have reached new ranks, like Director 300 or 700 or bronze, and some people have not yet reached those ranks, but they have shared ASEA with their friends, or with their family, or with their neighbors. And whatever you have done for ASEA, Congratulations, gonshi to you, and give yourselves a big hand, please. So, Mei Li, Datin Mei Li Ho, where are you? Datin Mei Li Ho, she's out having coffee. Okay, she is there she is, right there, okay. So, Mei Li is an ASEA Triple Diamond, yay. And she says, events are like fertilizer for your team. There's Lazaimi, Triple Diamond from Malaysia. Lazaimi says, you are the average of your 5 best friends. Who are your best friends? Now, they are ASEA people, right? Give Lazaimi a big hand, please. So events are where we get recognition. Events are where we give recognition. Events are, let's see what they are. There they are. Nope, okay. Events are where we eat good food. Susan likes that one. Events are where we keep the fire burning bright. So that's why we're all here today together. Give yourselves a hand again, please. So I am very happy to be here today with my ASEA family from around the world. Of course, this is the APAC conference, so many people from Asia, many people from Australia, probably people from New Zealand. I also met people from Canada and France and the United States and probably other countries. So it's wonderful to be together here in such an amazing place as Kuala Lumpur. So I'm going to share with you a little of my story. So I started out in network marketing as a housewife. I have a high school education, and I had no business experience whatsoever. Of course, at that time, I had no network marketing experience. I had a very, very small list of people. But I have managed to build a business, an ASEA business, around the world. If I can do it, you can do it. So one of the reasons I love network marketing is because, of course, it's a transactional business, right? Money has to change hands. But network marketing is also a transformational business. And I look at my life, starting as a housewife to where I am today, and each one of us have the opportunity to not only become leaders in ASEA, but also to become the best version of ourselves. And I think that's the greatest gift that network marketing can give to any of us. And overnight success usually is the result of decades of hard work, right, David? So it's not something that happens usually like one gigantic leap. Okay, so my road to Presidential Diamond began when, oh no, sorry. Okay, why do you want to be Presidential Diamond? So you can wake up every day and be happy because we are able to change people's lives. And when we change their lives, guess what? We change our lives too. We don't have to live in a mundane world. We get to live in an exciting, amazing, vibrant, challenging world of network marketing. When we're in network marketing, We get to travel to places like Kuala Lumpur. We get to go on amazing trips. We get to sometimes feed a kangaroo. Sometimes people like Dato Stephen Uy, stand up Stephen, triple diamond. Give Stephen a hand. Give us amazing gifts. I was at Stephen and Maylee's office doing a small meeting with them a year or so ago, and they gave me a golden rabbit for the year of the rabbit. Gonchi Fatse. And sometimes people give you amazing fruit from other countries. Every time I see Susan and Alan, they give me all kinds of amazing fruit. And not only that, but how do you like this dress that I'm wearing today? Thank you. Shushan, Ambassador Triple Diamond gave me this beautiful dress. So life is very exciting when you're an ASEA Presidential Triple Diamond, and I recommend that you make it your goal to become a Presidential Diamond, because what else are you gonna do in your spare time that could be so much fun and so exciting? So I would like to thank Susan and Alan, Ambassador Triple Diamonds, for their amazing service to ASEA and for the amazing job they have done in being one of the teams among many who have developed Taiwan and other places around Asia. So please give them a big hand. Now, when you become a diamond in ASEA, sometimes they send you beautiful flowers. You go to events, they give you cool hats. And then these pins, these diamond pins, we got in the mail. So when you're an ASEA diamond, you get to live a life that you only dreamed of. And the best part is our dream in network marketing is to have money freedom and time freedom. So you can spend more time with the people that you love the most. And for Bob and I, that is our two adorable granddaughters. Do you like them? Now, the other wonderful thing about being a diamond in ASEA is you can give more than you ever thought possible. You are able to donate to the Advancing Life Foundation or to other causes, maybe even more than you used to make in a whole year. You can give away to people who don't have enough to even live on. So that's another wonderful advantage of being an ASEA Presidential Diamond. Okay, so one thing that I learned a long time ago, if you want to make $1 million, how many people here would like to make $1 million? Raise your hand. Would you like to make $1 million or $1 million, whatever money you have? If you want to make $1 million, forget about the $1 million and just go out and make 1 million friends. So most of us, when we start in network marketing, myself included, we could never imagine ourselves making $1 million. That's crazy. But can we make 1 million friends? Yes, we can. And I would like to thank you for the clappers. I would like to thank each of you for being part of my 1 million friends. Thank you. So here we are in Asia, and many people don't know very much what's going on in Europe, but I would like to introduce to you right now someone that I call the master of the universe. And this person is named Zoltan Varnaai. Stand up, please, Zoltan. Okay, so it's really amazing that Zoltan came all the way from Switzerland to this event. And later today, you will hear from Zoltan. So Zoltan is an ambassador triple diamond currently, soon to enter the presidential ranks, I'm sure. But I love this quote from Zoltan. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. How easy is that? Give Zoltan a big hand. So my road to presidential diamonds started when I was about 11 years old. And when I was in grade school, when I was in grade school, I had a dream. And my aunt, whom I'm named after, was a missionary in Brazil. And my aunt helped to care for children who had no one to care for them. And when I grew up, I wanted to be like my aunt. And I wanted to go to faraway lands and do things that made a difference in people's lives. But I grew up, I never had a chance to go to any country except the USA, and I married my handsome husband, Bob, in 1980. Bob had a good job. He has a degree, an engineering degree from one of the top universities in the United States, and we lived in a nice home, and we had 3 children, and I got to stay home and take care of the children. And if anybody looked at us, they would have thought we had the American dream. And we did, except most people didn't know that for over a decade, I had pain in my body. And I tried everything, and nothing helped me. And in 1993, someone reached out and shared a product with me. And it was not ASEA. This was before ASEA existed. But it was a network marketing company product. And the day I used it, the pain went out of my body. And in that year, 1993, was the year that I discovered the wonderful world of network marketing and the miraculous products that can only come to the world through word-of-mouth marketing. And I knew that day that my mission in life was to tell people about health products that could change their life. And ever since that day, my road in network marketing has been very simple. Most people make this business way too complicated. Our job is to share an amazing product and an amazing company. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later. But after I had that incredible experience, I started going to network marketing meetings. And at meetings, I learned about the power of leverage and the power of building a team. And when I went to those meetings, I thought about the family that I was raised in. So this is a picture of my family. My mom and dad are sitting in the front with glasses on. I'm the lovely teenager standing in the back. I have 7 brothers and sisters. In this picture, there's only 7 of us. One came along later. And my dad went to work every day at the telephone company from 9 to 5. And when he came home from work, my mother went to work. And both of my parents, like me, have only a high school education. So my mother worked as a waitress. And even though they worked very hard, and my mother didn't get home until late in the night, so it was my job to clean the house, take care of my brothers and sisters, do the laundry. Even though they worked very hard, they felt like they didn't have enough money for 8 children. So my dad started a little business buying and selling used boats in our backyard. And my mother started a business buying and selling used clothing in our garage. And if my parents got sick, or if my parents took a day off, guess what? The income stopped. Why? Because everything depended on them. And when I learned about the power of leverage in network marketing, I said to myself, I love my parents, but I do not want my life to be like theirs. And I will do whatever it takes to build a team of people. If I have to talk to 100 people, if I have to talk to 1,000 people, if I have to talk to 10,000 people who have the consciousness to understand the value of what I'm offering them, then that is what I will do. And I made a decision that I would dedicate myself just like if I had a real job. At a real job, guess what? You have to show up for work every day, or else what? You get fired, right? The problem with network marketing is the only person that can fire you is you. So don't fire yourself. Go to work every day just like you had a real job. So what I love about network marketing is Zig Ziglar's famous quote, "You can have everything you want if you just help other people get what they want." Isn't that why we love ASEA? So I would go to meetings and I would see people like Alan Noble. Stand up, Alan. Alan is my amazing sponsor. Give him a hand, please. You'll hear from Alan tomorrow. So I would see people like Alan Noble standing on stage, and it seemed like money was floating all around them. And I was so excited because I thought I was going to be like Alan, and I was going to change the world. And I was gonna be rich. I was gonna make money. And then, when I got my kit in the mail, I opened it up, and there was no people in the kit. It doesn't go so well when people don't speak English. And there was no money in the kit. And when I started telling people about my amazing product and my amazing MLM company, guess what? Most people did not want to hear about it. Did that ever happen to you? Yes or no? Yes. So this is how life is in network marketing. You get in ASEA, you're super excited, right? On a scale of 1 to 100, Pauline, you are super, super excited. Then what happens? You tell your family about ASEA. They say, she's doing another crazy thing. No, we don't want your salt water. Then you're not so excited anymore. You tell your neighbors. Your neighbors say, she's off on another crazy thing. You get even more depressed, right? Then you go to a meeting. You meet people like Tiffany. Stand up, Tiffany. Tiffany, a new member of ASEA $1 Million Club. You get excited. Then, finally, you sponsor somebody. Oh, this is so good. This is so exciting. Then what happens? That person goes off of auto ship, and they never come to another meeting. And then you get depressed again. And this is life in network marketing, right? So life, in case you haven't noticed, life is an emotional roller coaster. You have highs and you have lows. And in network marketing, the highs are higher, the lows are lower, and they come a lot faster. Has anybody experienced that? Yes or no? So in network marketing, in ASEA, every day we show up for work and we feel like we're walking through a brick wall. Why do we feel like we're walking through a brick wall? I'm going to tell you why. Because there is a lot of dumb people out there. And they do not understand what true health is, and they do not understand how to create true wealth. So our job is to do what other people are not willing to do. To be willing that many people think that we're idiots, right? I have 7 brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters have watched me going from being a person that was hurting physically all the time to a person that's incredibly healthy. They have watched me going from a housewife to a $10 million club earner. And none of my brothers and sisters are in ASEA. Did that ever happen to you? Yes or no? Okay, I don't know how well this is going to translate, but you don't have to worry about what people think because usually they're not. Thank you. Okay. So thank you. Okay. So sometimes we get tired, don't we, David? Even if you're a dancer, sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you get frustrated. Have you ever been frustrated in ASEA? Yes or no? Sometimes our doubts and our fears seem so strong. But what is our job? Our job is to keep going on the straight road. That is our job. So my friend Zoltan, stand up Zoltan from Switzerland. Give Zoltan another big hand. So my friend Zoltan invited me to his home in Switzerland where he and his wife were hosting an event for their top leaders. And it was an amazing experience. We took bike rides in the Alps, and it was incredible. And at one of Zoltan's meetings, he asked me, what is the one word that is the most important word for being successful in network marketing? And I said the word is focus. So we need to keep our focus no matter what our brothers and sisters think, no matter what our neighbors think, no matter if we're going fast or slow, no matter what happens, we need to continue walking forward. Why? Because we have a dream, right? We have a reason for being in this room. We have a reason for being in this company. We have a reason every day to wake up and share ASEA with more people. Yes or no? So, this is my good friend Derek Chu, Ambassador Double Diamond. Stand up, Derek, please. Millionaire Club member, incredible person. So I love what Derek says. I was just at a meeting yesterday with Derek, and he said, keep drinking, keep applying, keep sharing. Make it easy. I love that. Give Derek a hand. So don't get complicated. Do not get complicated. So this is a picture of Derek and I in Utah at ASEA headquarters, and this was at one of the Global Advisory Council meetings. And ASEA has chosen Derek to represent Asia for a number of years, as well as Lazaimi, to represent Asia at corporate. And Derek will continue in that role next year. So Derek is a man of great integrity with a lot of knowledge about the network marketing industry, and I think he serves Asia very well. Please give him a hand. Okay. Okay, who wants to know about the ASEA Success Pyramid? Who would like to learn about that? Raise your hand, please. Okay. So the ASEA Success Pyramid starts with daily prospecting. What is the definition of going to work every day in network marketing? The definition is prospecting, right? So if you don't do the bottom of the pyramid, then nothing else matters. That's the most important thing. I'm not going to have time for all of this, but okay. So my first mentor in network marketing 30 years ago, he told me leaders are readers. And I started reading books. One of my favorite books is called How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling. And I start in the middle of books, and then I go back. Anyway, that doesn't translate very well either. So, okay, so what I do is I go to an event or I read a book, and then I say, what is the most important thing I learned from that book or from that event? Why? Focus. You can't think about everything, right? You have to think about one thing that is going to help you move forward. And the one sentence in this book that meant a lot to me was share your story. If you want to move from failure to success, or if you want to move from success to even greater success, share your story. Sincerely, with 3 or 4 people every single day. You guys, that's the recipe. It's not complicated. So let's just talk about this a little bit more. Okay, so share your story. How many people here have an ASEA story? Raise your hand if you have an ASEA story. We all do. That's why we're here, right? When I started in network marketing, I had a very simple story. I would tell people, I have been in pain for more than a decade. Now I'm not hurting anymore. Do you know anybody who would like to know about an amazing product or an amazing company? Guess what? You tell a short story, and then you ask a qualifying question, right? What most people do is they tell a long story, and they never ask a question. And then they wonder why people aren't responding. Okay, Lazaimi, I'm going to give you a gift. Would you like a gift? Yes. Lazaimi, I'm going to give you a pie. Do you like pie? Yeah. What's your favorite kind of pie? Chicken pie. I'm going to give Lazaimi a chicken pie. Lazaimi, here's a big chicken pie. I want you to eat this whole pie right now. Okay, so Lazaimi eats the pie. After Lazaimi eats the pie, does he want more pie? No, he wants less pie. What most people do in network marketing is they give too much pie. Yes or no? Okay, so give less pie, share your short story, ask a qualifying question. Is that easy? Yes or no? It's easy. You have to learn it, you have to be disciplined, but it's easy, right? Sincerely, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Let me think if I have time for this. I'm going to try it. Okay. So another book that I read, how many people have heard of a book called The Greatest Salesman by Og Mandino? Raise your hand if you have heard of that book. If you have not heard of it, it's easy to find on the internet, right? Okay, I'm going to do this. So I read this book. I wanted to be the greatest network marketer. How many people want to be a great network marketer? A really great network marketer. So I read the first chapter in this book. And back then, we didn't have the internet, so I had to go out and do meetings every night. And we had 3 children, so my husband, Bob, stayed home and took care of the children and helped them with their homework and helped them take baths and tuck them into bed. And night after night after night, I would go out and I would do meetings in people's living rooms. Or maybe I would do meetings in a hotel room. And then my organization started to grow, and I started to travel around the United States. And then my organization grew more, and I started traveling to even other countries. And in the first year, I read this book. And when I would come home and I was so tired, I would sit in my bathtub and relax, and I would read this book. And I learned by heart the first chapter of this book. And I believe that this is what has helped me become successful in network marketing. Would you like to hear it? I will greet this day with love in my heart, for this is the greatest secret of success in all ventures. Muscle can split a shield and even destroy life, but only the unseen power of love, can open the hearts of men and women. And until I master this art, I remain no more than a peddler in the marketplace. I make love my greatest weapon. None on whom I call can defend against its force. My reasoning they may counter, my speech they may distrust, my apparel they may dislike, even my bargains may cause them suspicion. Yet my love will melt all hearts, likened to the sun, whose rays soften the coldest clay. And how shall I greet each whom I meet? In only one way, in silence, and to myself, I say, I love you. Though spoken in silence, thank you. Though spoken in silence, these words unwrinkle my brow, bring a smile to my lips, and an echo to my heart, and their heart will be moved. And most of all, I will love myself, for when I do, I will zealously inspect all things which enter my body, my mind, my heart, and my soul. Never will I overindulge the requests of my flesh. Rather, I will cherish my body with cleanliness and moderation. Never will I allow my mind to be attracted to evil and despair. Rather, I will uplift it with the wisdom and knowledge of the ages. Never will I allow my soul to become complacent and satisfied. Rather, I will feed it with meditation and prayer. I will greet this day with love in my heart. I will become a great salesman. I will become a great network marketer. If I have no other qualities, I can succeed with love alone. Thank you. With three or four people every single day. Let's talk about every single day. Some people are not going to understand what you're saying. Why? Is your message the wrong message? Are you saying the wrong thing? Maybe you have to try to say the best thing, but mostly it's because they're stupid. So then you have to go talk to someone else until you find someone that understands. People say to me, how do you answer objections? And I say, I don't. I look for people who don't have objections. So what that means is you have to kiss a lot of frogs, right? Not everyone is going to be your Prince Charming. I'm going to skip that. Okay, Jim Rohn, who's one of Lazaime's favorites, says, success is a few simple disciplines practiced every single day. In your first month, is it easy to find someone new to talk to every day? Yes, it's pretty easy. What about on your 12th month? What about on your 24th month? What about on your 36th month? Is it easy to find someone to talk to every day? Well, yes, it is. I'm going to skip that. Okay. Where's the picture I want? Sorry. I always run out of time. Okay. This is where it is. Okay. A few more minutes. Okay. So you're doing your prospecting, right? You're sharing your story. You're asking a qualifying question. Then what? You have to feed people into something a little bigger so they can see a little bigger picture. This is called the weekly opportunity meeting, or you can call it the Redox workshop, but it's a weekly event where people can come, learn about the product, learn about the business, and see people having success with the products and the business. Yes or no? Yes. So Malyati, where's Malyati? Malyati, give Malyati a big hand. So, you saw Mulyadi on stage. He did a fantastic job. So Mulyadi is the first diamond in Indonesia. He has 24 people on his team who have reached bronze or above at least twice consecutively, who are members of the Indonesian ASEA Executive Founders Club, right? Did I say that right? Probably not exactly right. Yay, Mulyadi, stand up. So, I'm not sure, but I don't think that anybody has ever done that as quickly as Mulyadi has. He's an amazing, amazing person. And what Mulyadi does, sorry, Ellen. What Mulyadi does is he does a weekly OPP meeting and a weekly training at the Indonesia office so that his people can bring people, hear the success stories, and join ASEA. Give Mulyadi a big hand. Okay, I have 3 more minutes, so we're not gonna finish everything, but I do want to say something about Jasmine, who is Mulyadi's sponsor. Jasmine, stand up, please. Okay, this is Jasmine. She is a brand new triple diamond. So, Jasmine, this might not be exactly accurate, but I'm just going to tell it according to my memory. So, Jasmine has been in ASEA for about 7 years. 5 years. You can correct, okay. Her first year, she reached bronze. And then for a few years, she got stuck at silver and bronze. Then last year, she went gold. She came to an event like this and decided that she was going to be diamond. And today, here she is, a brand new triple diamond. So, what I want to tell you about Jasmine, in my last few minutes here, what I want to tell you about Jasmine is, how did she find Mulyadi? What Jasmine did is she knew Indonesia was opening, but she didn't know anyone in Indonesia. And so she would ask people for referrals. Who do you know in Indonesia? And when you ask people for referrals, you have to, if you want to get a referral, you have to build trust, right? So this took time, this took energy, and it went through one referral to another referral, 7 referrals down, someone referred her to Mulyadi. So the moral of that story is always ask for a referral, right? Always ask for a referral. Okay, this is my last thing. Okay, it's not my last thing, but my time's up. Okay, I just want to recognize the China team. Who is from China? China! Gongxi, gongxi, gongxi fatsai! The reason I want to talk about China is because China has over 100 people attending this event. So that means, I think, no other country in Asia Pacific has more people at this event than China, right? How would you like to be in a market where there is no office, where the company is not officially open, where you do not have a country manager, where you do not have corporate sponsored events, where you have all kinds of challenges with everything, and they keep on going? Gongxi, China! Amazing, amazing. Stand up, give China a hand, give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much. 谢谢，恭喜恭喜发财。
Thank you so much, Trish, for this powerful and inspiring session. Thank you so much.